Alrighty guys, welcome back to Blaynes Theapy. It's another day here at the Star compound. We got the blue Mustang jacked up. We're getting ready to switch the tires over back to the street tires to sit on during the winter. But a lot's kind of happened from then to now. We kind of switched gears to, we put Holly in this so we could go chase sevens, and then we're gonna put a cage in it and do a whole bunch of stuff to it this winter. But we've decided that we want to get the 56 done, and then we'll come back to this. So we're still going to get this thing done and go, 850s, low 8s, and it'll still get done. But we're going to move a couple things around. That way we can get my car done, because I know everybody's always asking about my 56. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm currently going to switch these tires over real quick. The 56 is sitting over yonder, and we're going to try to get that backed out and pulled into the garage so we can start getting it apart. Okay, so Dad is currently pouring antifreeze into the engine, because obviously it had water on it just to run down the for race week and stuff, because you don't want to get antifreeze on the racetrack, because so he already drained the water, so now he's going and pouring in antifreeze. We don't want to sit on these tires, so we're going to change over to our street tires, because those are fine to sit on. And then the front tires, we have new tires to put on there, so we're not too worried about those. We got our wheel off, and underneath got them TBM F3s on there. Mark Williams axles up in this unit. Quite a few amazing upgrades in this car. One of the things is Mark Williams, everything in the rear end, and TBM brakes all the way around the car, so always being able to stop is a plus. Dad is putting water in the engine, or I guess antifreeze in the engine, and when he first fired it up, I'm sure you could hear the misfire that it kind of has in RPM, where it literally just wouldn't RPM. So I wasn't lying to you guys when I said it won't run, but he's revving the engine up, that way he can get the engine and stuff with water down into it. So I'm working on getting these tires off. I already got the other side changed, but I'm working on this one now. So should be done here in just a second. Alrighty guys, so we topped off the coolant. Should be good. We're gonna check it tomorrow though, just to double check. Got this tire off and this one on, and our cooler's full of antifreeze too, so I think we're good. That is moving it. You guys can hear it. It ain't running super well, so we're gonna go put it in our trailer.
Both of them are flat.
Yep. So here is the 56. Gonna have to use the old boy queso to get him spun around into the garage. But I think there's a strap hooked up. Yep. Right here.
Dude, we gotta get tires on this thing. It ain't gonna roll like that. Definitely get some tires.
Dad just said we're gonna try to pull her in through the rocks up there over by the pavement. I think that's a pretty good idea, so I'm gonna try that. So I got a tow strap hooked up to the 56, and Dad's hooking up to the truck right now. And if you guys don't know about this cherry unit, this is the boy Queso. He's a 2000 GMC Sonoma, and he's slammed on the ground with some nice wheels. So just my little daily driver when I went to turn 16. So pretty good unit. She's got 302,000 miles on her though, so we might be seeing an engine swap a little soon. Alrighty, got her pulled back. Now we're gonna try to go forward, and Dad just unhooked it. I'm probably gonna have to back around, go back to the front. So here we go. Alrighty, me and Dad have changed roles. Now I'm driving the 56 just from outside as we pull this baby up. And you're tight. Go for it. There we go. Got her pulled up just in front of the garage. So now I can get these off. Alrighty, I grabbed this unit. Move this out here. Tokyo drifting all over the place. There we go. We'll jack it up and drag her back. That way it's kind of out of the way. See, she's laying marks already, you know what I'm saying? She's doing burnouts before we even knew it. Alright, I got her jacked up here in the back, and we're just gonna try to maneuver our way in. That way it'll be in there, because that'll be good. My sister just got home, so she's gonna come help us push it in. Could get a little entertaining, but we're gonna send it anyway.
You gotta turn to the right, bud. Jay, you're crooked. Or we can just pull it over this way. That's still a little bit crooked.
We're gonna move the back just a little bit so she's straight, but she's basically in. And yeah. And over yonder, that's gonna. So this is the engine that came out of the wagon that we hurt, but now we have two. Here's what we hurt. We have two engines now, and so this one's gonna go in this car with some turbos.
Correct.
So far, that's what we've thought. So it'll be a wagon replica, just a little faster. So
Yeah.
there we go. I got the back up on stands. I just figured since the back was already up, I'd just throw her up on some stands and I'll go up in the front. I'm so excited. I can't tell you guys how much. I'm in. So, yeah. And this up here, I'll put the front up as well. So if you guys remember, in the last video, we took the column off and master cylinder, a couple of little things that are here, fenders. But since then, nothing's really changed. I put the steering wheel back on just to be able to move it. Just got the front up on stands. We're trying to get the hood off next, I think.
off. Let's do that too.
Okay.
Energizing ultimate lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Rufus hates being stuck inside. Luckily, Amy saved big at Amazon.
That I should leave in?
We'll just take 2 of the 3 out.
Yeah.
Leave 1 in.
One down. Now I just gotta take the other one apart. Alrighty, guys. So I'm just gonna vacuum all this out. Then I don't have to worry about it. So I got that door off already. So just keeping thinking. Alrighty, guys. I just got the passenger side door off. Made sure I lubricated it first with a little WD-40. That way I could move the hinges. So yeah, and then I think I'm gonna just vacuum out the interior now, get a couple of these things out of here. Alright, guys, so I've been vacuuming quite a bit, trying to get all the dirt and such out of here. I took the little kick panel cover off, and I'm gonna do the other side now, and got all the dirt and stuff out of there because I knew a lot of it collects there. It's just kind of a wiring route. Walk around here. I'm gonna do the trunk in a little bit too, clean that out. But I need to take these off, this side off, and then finish up a couple of other things in here. But it's pretty close to being cleaned out, and then we can, you know, keep working on getting the rest of the stuff out that we need to, and not having to worry about, you know, getting all dirty and stuff. So just making my way around. Alrighty, guys, so I just went back, and as I'm editing this video, the day of, we just got these parts back to the house. I just went back and edited it, and this morning I must have forgot to hit play or something, because like I'm missing this one clip where I explained that I was pulling out the heater box and then the blower vent. So I just wanted to fill that in just so you guys knew what I was like explaining about. Anyways, there was a heater box and then the fan all up in here, and I'm just trying to get that firewall pad out that's still over there. And so I got those out of the way just so I could get this side firewall pad out. And after the clip that you guys see, I was starting to work on things on this side so I can start to get that side of the firewall pad out. Okay, so I got them out. There's nothing in there anymore. It was just, I think, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt, this bolt. And there was 2 over here, one on the inside. So, pretty easy. The hardest part was probably getting the adjusters, the controls, I guess, undone. But now I'm just gonna vacuum up all the dirt that fell out. And bag and tag all the bolts that it took to take it off. So if we ever need them, we can find them. Alright guys, so over here, I got the e-brake loose. I also pulled this pedal back just so I could get up in here. And also on the outside, there was little buttons that were holding the firewall pad in. Let's see if I can find one. But anyways, I literally just grabbed a pair of pliers, and they're just sticking through, like, just to hold it shut. And I just grabbed them, and they literally just, like, shattered, just from being rotted. But anyways, what I was doing over here is I got all of the e-brake stuff unhooked and unbolted. I just need to unhook it from the rear end now. That way I can pull the wires through and then not have to cut the cable. But I also got all the vent controls for the air conditioning and heaters. And what else did I get out? I think that's it on this side, but I'm getting pretty close to like pulling the rest of the wiring out from under the dash, and then I'll pull the firewall pad out. But I think that's all I did for now. Alrighty guys, we're outside. Here's Dad's little blue truck, and he brought us home some goodies from the shop. So I think these are parts that we ordered for the wagon when we were going to try to go pretty fast in that. So, a whole bunch of goodies here. I can show you all once we get them all inside. Spindles. I think that's what's in these two boxes. Yeah. Okay, so this is just spindles in this box. This is all rear suspension stuff. These are all from Funkhauser. Let's see, what is in this box? In this box we have, I think that's a rear sway bar, and more goodies. I'll open all these ones to get them inside. And then I'm pretty sure these are front control arms, but I'm gonna get these boxes inside and then I'll open them up and show you guys what we got. Alrighty guys, so I got the boxes moved inside, and the first thing I'll show you is these control arms. This is the upper, and this is to accept our.
Yeah. So check it out.
Yeah. I'll let Dad explain this because
so these are what Armin had on his 57. Armin Madagascar, I think that's how you say his last name, but his 57 was as bad as they come. And so anyhow, this is what was on the front of his. So it uses a Camaro spindle. So it's a drop spindle. Okay, and then it'll bolt to these are lighter weight, right?
Yeah, and then this is the lower.
And that's lower, yep. So we bought all these for the wagon.
So you can see.
But that was when I lost all my marbles. Now, I'm not going to do that. So, upper, lower.
And that
so that goes there, right? That goes there.
And then it all goes there.
Yep, and the steering arm should be in here somewhere. I think these are just the spindles.
Steering arm.
Steering arms. There's one. There should be one that's open. There's one right. So this bolts to here. Okay. So here's all the front suspension minus coilovers, because I think we're going to run a tall coilover.
And our TBM brakes.
And some TBM brakes from your boy Dougie Fresh.
From that boy Dougie Fresh.
And then this is all from Funkhauser. We bought all stuff for the wagon, which I don't know why I lost my marbles and we were doing that. But so this is the lower plate, right? This is all the hardware. So see, there's bearings in there. What do you suppose those are for?
Sliders.
So we're gonna put sliders in it. So I had him build us all that stuff, which is what those are, right?
Yeah, so then guys, a bolt, so there's two separate ones, but a bolt goes through here and the bearing rides here. So that way when the car leaves and it tries to extend, the leaf spring can, move around.
Can slide on that, right?
Yep.
Yep, so instead of a shackle, this takes the place of the shackle. And then these are the plates. So see, this is like a Caltrack type stuff. So hardware's all in here again, right? So this goes, the leaf spring goes here, and then the bar sits, these are tied together backwards, but then the time will sit here, and it goes to the back here.
And those, the black bars up there. Ooh, buddy. Them are some nice pieces. So,
sweet, huh?
Yeah, Funkhauser race cars built all this rear suspension stuff.
Yep.
And they also built the rear suspension and chassis for Dougie Fresh's Nova.
He did, that's right.
Yep.
Yep, so that's those.
Oh, showing
The front springs, and then this is the steering rack that was on Armin's car as well. So here, this will get mounted up front, and it'll be front steer, which means we can drop all that steering out of there and get the pan off the car.
Well, Dad says front steer. 56 Chevy has this big old box which weighs like a lot,
so
and then it steers in the rear.
This takes the place of that, and this. We'll still have tie rod ends, and then this mounts up front.
And then now
we're going to notch this out so the pan will come off, and then we'll lose weight here, and brakes, and lower control arm, and all the tie rods. So we'll make some mounts for this, and then this will go up under here and go up to the column.
Yeah, that's it, I think.
So this should get us a pretty good head start here. So we got enough to make it roll in the front. We'll get all this stuff clean, and then we can start cutting on it. Get all these brake lines out. Like, just strip the frame to nothing, and then we can figure out what goes where.
Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video on the 56 build. Come back next week to see the build progress of what we did throughout the week and this weekend. My plans are to hopefully get the body up onto a rotisserie. That way we can finish getting some of the undercoating off the car and send it to the sandblaster, where hopefully my buddy Kelly can hook us up and let me help him sandblast it. But that's the goals for this upcoming week, is at least get it on the rotisserie. That way we can get the body blasted. The plan is to blast the whole interior, because we're going to be doing mini tubs and a couple of other things like that. And then underneath we're also going to do this so we can mount to that. Anything under the body. Basically give us a clean working surface to work with. But as I ramble on here, you all saw some of the new parts that we're going to be putting under the front suspension and rear suspension. Lots of cool stuff that you guys saw in the video, and I hope you guys tune in next week, because throughout the week I'm going to be working on the car and should be giving you guys updates. I hope to have the car, we're going to try to push and get the car ready for race week 1.0 this year. But as you guys know, it's currently, November 6th, the day I'm filming this. So there's a lot of work to be done, but we're going to try to do it all. So tune back in next week, and I will give you guys an update, and hopefully the car is just about ready to get blasted. So I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below. Peace.